he had survived like you somehow.
He's dead.
She looks around puzzled. You see that she's breaking out in sweat, showing signs of anxiety. And she says, I need a moment to figure out myself. And I'd like to have that time alone with my father.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. I was waiting for that. I didn't expect Liza to be one to say it.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Alright, go ahead, but I'm pulling my arrow.
Always drinking.
Get my bow ready.
We need rest too.
There's beautiful shoes towards down.
Oh yeah?
$35 shoes.
You don't have any money to shoes.
I have $35.
Justin, wait a minute.
I thought they were $50 shoes. I was like, oh my god, no. And he said they were $35 shoes. And I'm like, oh, maybe. They're so pretty.
I think his were winning.
Okay.
So do you folks agree to let Princess Expo have some time alone with her father?
Yeah.
Princess, I will stand guard at this door while we take a quick 8-hour rest here. Collect your thoughts.
While he's doing that, I'm going to be sitting there listening.
Non-role playing?
What's
You become so nice.
What's with the brown nosing all of a sudden? In character. That's
Oh, in
what I'm
character?
saying.
Hey, what's Princess Expo's real name?
So all of a sudden you're expecting to get something? Is that what it is?
DNA.
She will be my queen now that I know the king is
Real
dead.
name you don't remember.
What's her dad?
It was like,
I like the way you think. I agree.
Do you have a...
well, it's all
She's
Kyler's
not really a
fault.
princess, but you still call her a princess.
We didn't know she was at the time.
Sorry.
Kyler, who is no longer here,
So you
Called
gave
it.
her her princess
Blue.
name.
Yeah, it's really good.
yeah.
I would not trust her.
But then we just found a Brooklyn father who's apparently a king. Hey, is there a crown on the body?
The same
Jonathan,
thing.
is there a crown on the body?
You know, that's a really good question. Are you looking at the body? Because no one last week asked
Okay,
what the body looks
I'm looking at the body.
Good.
Perfectly preserved.
Waiting on that.
Do I have to do a saving throw? Do I have to do a saving throw?
This is not Call of
I don't
Cthulhu.
know.
This isn't Call of Cthulhu. You're not going to go insane.
Gear and any other.
You're not going to go insane by looking at this.
It was perfectly preserved, right?
Yeah, he
Beautiful
was.
still, right? That's what you said.
I thought you said he had a
Preserved.
shroud over him.
The king's body does have a shroud over it. He's lying on I don't want to say a pedestal, but more like a slab. But through the shroud, you can see the shape of two things that are very common in his body. The first of which is he has a very large sword laying from his chest to his waist. He also is wearing a crown. The crown is very large, pointy, and there is a very visible circular lump right in the center of the crown.
Does he look like he could be possibly alive?
Beneath the shroud, you don't know if he's got flesh, bones, bone, nothing.
Can we tell what type of sword it is?
It's gonna be a big sword, right?
It's not a short sword. How about that? I can tell you, it's definitely not a short
That,
sword.
that could go really bad depending on the group.
Let me take this up there.
Yes, please. Thank you. Scattered, since you asked, I went to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
rest.
we're out of the room.
Scattered around the room, just lying on the floor in piles, are coins. Many, many, many coins of many
Tips.
colors,
Silver.
shapes. Yes, yes.
Reach down with both hands, just kind of slowly start shoving it back.
Well, you're not in the room. She's
Tips.
the only. She's blocking the doorway.
Oh. Dang it, Expo! Get out of my way!
Scattered in the piles of coins, you see jewelry, multiple types, rings, necklaces, circlets. You also see a very large scepter
Trophy.
with a red gem.
Tips!
Um, the most prominent feature of the slab is there is a plaque at the base of the slab facing the door with some script written that none of you can understand because it's script you've seen before.
Can Expo read it? Expo, can you read it?
She looks and she says, "Read what?"
That's script at the bottom of the door.
She says, "I need time with the room, and I'll be able to answer all your questions."
You shady, but fine. Go on.
We had an interaction here between these two.
Did she hear my answer?
I didn't hear your answers.
Yes.
Still, and I'm not gonna get that scepter.
I said she would be my queen.
I'm really mad at you, Jay.
You don't deserve
The
it.
king is
Well, the
dead.
question
She
I
would
asked
be
is,
my queen.
do you say that loud enough
You
for
want
her
to.
to...
And you're wanting to
No, I
steal all
turned
the
and
stuff
talked to him,
inside
but we're all kind of in the same area. She was fighting.
Oh, yeah, she's going to hear it, because the room you guys are in is very, very small part of it. She hears your answer. Are you looking at him when you give it, or looking at her?
She don't swing your way back.
She looks at you and she says, why would you think I would be your queen?
Because you need someone strong and powerful to lead you back to fighting and taking over your kingdom.
And why do I need someone strong and powerful?
Come on now.
Are
You
you
wouldn't.
implying I'm not?
I'm implying you haven't done anything so far.
She hasn't had a
Really
weapon.
hasn't.
She whacked the crap out of that guy when that first battle we were in when we found after we found her.
We'll talk more. She turns, takes a step in the room, and across the doorway, a blue light appears. Pulsing, moving. You can barely see her inside.
It feels like a bug zapper. I touch it.
I was waiting on that. It's gonna be seconds before me.
I think it's
Can I
more of
describe
a,
it first?
I
And
think
then
it's
you
more
can
of
touch
a
it?
dick
Okay.
zapper.
So the light on the door is pulsing left to right, back and forth. You can see inside the room skill, but not details. It's like looking through water. So when Princess Expo moves, you'll be able to see her move. You may or may not be able to figure out what she's doing depending on what she's doing. If she walks, you'd see it. But if she's standing moving her hands, you may not be able to tell.
Can she hear us still?
You have to see. Alright, so now back to you.
I touch the bug zapper.
What do you think happens?
I can't do anything.
Huh?
I just,
get
it's like a wall.
You get zapped.
No, nothing happens.
Just a wall.
It is a solid wall. It feels like a solid wall. It feels like a solid something.
always a solid
It's
wall,
room
of course.
temperature. There's nothing that you feel when the pulse goes back and forth. It just feels the same the whole time. That's it. That's all it is.
You're right, Bob.
Expo's gonna get the scepter, and all the gold coins.
It belongs to her.
Thank
You're
you.
playing such a good thief, you know that?
It belongs to her and her king.
So Expo's inside the room and she's walking around the room. She looks like she's possibly inspecting the things that are there. Past that, no matter how close you get, it's going to be hard to make out exactly what she's doing because of the opacity of the room.
Okay, well, while she's doing that, we need rest.
Hey, Expo, is 8 hours good?
She doesn't respond.
Oh, she can't hear us.
She doesn't
Well, thanks,
respond to
Ian.
us. She may be able to hear us. She kind of hates me.
She hates me too.
Is there a club?
Neutral party. I just wait here for 8 hours.
Yeah,
You don't know me. I just poofed here.
Oh no, the club makes sense.
So, what would you folks like to do? Someone's proposed that you can rest for 8 hours. Hopefully.
I'm gonna see if I can Misty step in there.
You can do what?
Misty step inside there.
You can't.
Okay. So I Misty step and I just end up right back at the door.
It just stops you right outside of the door.
You just ran into a wall.
No, I'm just right there back at the door.
Okay.
Practically, that's all it does.
Get rest.
Well,
Can I
magic
shoot
don't work.
Can I shoot an arrow at the door?
Oh, Lord.
Liza, you have played long enough for me. You know not to ask a question.
I'm going
Thank you.
to shoot an arrow
Do
at the
it.
door, and I do.
Okay.
He's in the way.
Arrow strikes the door and falls to the ground.
These-
The door's unharmed, and so is your arrow.
So is my arrow. Ah.
These things are gonna get
We could
me
do it.
killed, Bob.
Maybe
You're
we
that kind of guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I know I was bored, Bob, but I wasn't this bored.
I'm not gonna make you roll the head. It's gonna jar the hell out of you, but other than that, it doesn't damage the door nor your warhammer.
Anybody got dispel magic?
Why does
I
anybody
do
care?
too. Let's
Let her have her
rest for-
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know
God.
what? Let's just leave her a note and we'll
Now
she'll
you're
take
saying
a
that.
long rest.
so she can
Freaking
mourn
right.
in
Get
peace
something
and
out of
then
it.
get married.
Just pull a bunch of post-it notes out of your back.
Dear Expo, taking nap. Don't run away. Lots of monsters. Love. What are we? What are we?
I thought you said like Expo, BRB.
Don't forget, P.S. Do not kill us.
That's a lot nicer than I thought you guys would be.
I was nice. I feel like I wasn't like,
Oh, I know.
yo, Expo, don't go
I'm
get
saying you were
yourself
being a lot
killed.
nicer than I thought. Don't kill anybody.
Don't
I
get run
feel,
over.
I feel like we really do need to take like shifts though, like washing shifts.
You folks remember the room that, like the room prior to this one, just as a refresher?
Wasn't that the dark room?
It
No.
was. It was one of the rooms before that.
I thought the one.
There was always
was
this
the
one
church.
door.
It was the
and
church
then the
room.
one we came through.
Same guy.
Yeah. There's plenty of room to rest in here in church. I always sleep during church
Taking
anyway.
a rest of some type, short rest, long rest.
Long.
No.
Alright, so we've got at least one new player here. Someone refresh what a long rest does. What can you do in a long rest?
You can spend 2 hours of a long rest standing watch and doing other things, such as attuning to magical weapons and stuff. 6 hours has to be spent resting, which is sleeping, or if you're an elf, it's only 4 hours. And you regain all of your hit points and half of your hit dice. Hit dice are spent during short rest. You regain half of your maximum during a long rest. Other than that, that's pretty much all you can do during a long rest.
We just found out new rules, Larry. That was awesome. That was like perfect.
And plus, like if you just leveled up, you
We get the
gain.
ding. We get the ding right
we get
now.
the ding. So now, yep.
So those of you who have not already done it, take a look at what happens between 5 and 6, and do whatever you need to, if anything.
Okay.
The race back to full health.
Okay. So we get all our hit points back during our long rest. What's hit dice? Refresh me on what hit dice is because it's been a while.
So during a short, each time you gain a level, whatever class you put that level in, you gain a hit die of that type.
Okay.
At 6th level, if you're the same class, like I'm 6th level fighter, I have 10 or 6 d10s as hit
Okay.
dice. During a short rest, I can spend any number of those to regain that many hit points.
Okay.
And then during a long rest, you regain half of your maximum back.
Okay.
It's a way to keep you fighting without having magical items.
So who sleeps?
I sleep.
So who does not sleep?
I sleep.
I sit there staring at the door.
Rest nonchalantly, lean against a wall, and just look like I'm asleep. Just kind of
Like you're the only party member who does not sleep?
I'm gonna do both, can I? The 6 and 2.
Yeah, are you going to sleep at some point during the
Yes,
rest?
but not the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just appear to be asleep the whole time, but I'm just.
For Blake, who was awake, this is going to happen when everyone else is asleep. You are going to fall unconscious.
Ha! I told you you were
You'll
going to
briefly be out, and you're going to wake up. Briefly.
Was that charmed?
You just fell unconscious. Alright, so here's what happens when you all wake up. And I'm not going to go, there's so many people in this group, I'm not going to try to go through and cover who wakes up when. But I'm going to describe the room, because the room is going to change. So when the room wakes up, when you wake up, the room, I'm tired. I was working 5 a.m. this morning, and I got off at 4:30.
What's worth it?
We don't even go. Alright, so the room has changed tremendously. Don't know how, don't know why, but it is not the same room that you first came into. How many doors did the room have? Do you remember?
2.
So the exit to where Expo is was behind what?
A
False
wall.
panel mortar-like thing.
Plaster.
Last year, there were drapes. The drapes have returned. If you move the drapes, the plaster is not there and the wall is intact. The door you came through is now closed. If anyone tries to open it, it is locked. We can go over more things you can do with it shortly when we finish the description of the room. So if anyone wants to pick it, magically unlock it, we'll get to that. So, yeah, or Nick. That's a verb now.
Or
I
naked.
I just thought of that. Just gonna Nick something. So the walls of the room are marred by objects half passed through them, scorch marks, missing chunks, and a variety of other signs of wayward spells. It looks as if there was been combat in this room. Points of many-colored light drift throughout the chamber. You must remember there was something else I remember.
It was a
There are-
church, so there was
yeah.
like an altar or something.
Yes. Where the altar was, there is a large 4 foot long, 3 foot wide, and 1 foot tall spell book. The
Dips.
spell. Remember that when we read this next part, alright? The spellbook is thousands of pages in length and bound in dully shimmering scales that rest upon a pedestal. A long red feather sits in an empty bottle on the floor next to the book. 2 emaciated, gray-fleshed undead form the pedestal. The crushingly heavy spellbook rests on their thin, crooked shoulders. The eyes of the undead are missing, and their mouths are sewn shut. The book is closed and has a lock on it, and on the cover, there are 2 faces. One you do not recognize, the other you do recognize because it's identical to the bronze statue of Thanatos.
Thanatos! So one face we don't recognize and one face is Thanatos? And the door with Expo,
It's gone.
it's now just a wall. Okay.
You still want the spellbook?
Is
I
the
approach-
shimmering scales dragon scales?
I approach the spare book very cautiously.
The spare book?
Spellbook.
A spellbook waits your arrival.
My arrival. Okay, I
I
walk
hide
on up
behind
the
something.
altar.
It doesn't do anything.
I walk on up the altar and attempt to open it. Oh, it does.
So you're asking, are the scales dragon scales?
Yes.
Make a nature check.
Okay.
We'll see how familiar you are with dragon scales.
Dragons, dragons.
23.
If you're not familiar with dragon scales, or these are not dragon scales,
Okay.
you don't know. Sorry, that's kind of a snarky way of saying you don't know
Okay.
what these are.
So, since I'm really close, is there any way
Is there
that I can do
anything
a
I can
perception
hide
check
behind?
to see if I can identify what kind of scales it is, or if I can learn anything else about the face?
It's an,
Okay, the scales, when you what Cody just did a nature check to see if you can identify what animal the scales come from. That's not going to play that out. Because you said dragon, but you can see what the animal.
Yeah.
What was the other thing you said?
If I could in any way figure out what type of face that is, or whose face that is. Have we seen this face anywhere forward in the cave? Or... Okay. Well, then I'm going to try to open it. Let me get to lock. Okay.
let him describe the face, and maybe we can figure out what it is.
What type of lock is on this one? Literally.
It's metal. It's dark, black, steel color. It has no visible color.
What?
No visible keyhole.
No magic keyhole. How am I gonna lock it? It's gotta have you gotta have a spell to open it.
It's a magic lock.
Maybe,
Or you can-
maybe let him describe the other face.
Or it's a fake wall.
Open sesame. Aloha Mora.
Is that what you're saying?
Can you describe the other
I
face real
just-
quick?
I don't want to open it, but all right. I pick it up and I put it in my bag.
You're gonna pick up the spell book?
You realize it's as big as this table.
I'm gonna say it's a pretty large spell.
I mean, like, me and another dwarf are going to have to
Just
drag
one
this
by
out.
you can't do it.
It's 4 foot long, 3 foot wide, and 1 foot tall.
4 foot long,
3 foot.
wide, and 1 foot tall.
It's
So
two of these
it'll fit
tables.
in my bag.
No, it's two of these tables and a foot tall.
It's almost,
how big
it's
is their
almost
bag? We
bigger
don't
than
know. A
you.
bag of holding could do it.
I don't know. Forget the
It
spell
could.
book, Go to the door.
Okay, you had a question.
What does that other face look like?
What a great question.
This other god thing.
You're on a roll today, dude.
You are. The other face is a skeletal human face and a hood. It looks just flat out evil. Huh?
Does it look like my hood?
Yeah, not like boys from like hood.
But I have a hood, cloak hood.
Oh yes, sorry, yes. It's like I say skeletal. I shouldn't say it's like a skeleton. It's like someone who's very, very, very emaciated,
Sucking
very
in
healthy.
bones like a crackhead.
Yes. Worse, like to the point this person should be alive.
Withered away body laid in the ditch.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It just flat out looks evil. The face would be glaring if it was me.
Does God and a famine God?
So, what was your question, Liza?
Ah, I don't know.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do or try? Because nothing's really going on in the room. It's just
I want to try to open the spell.
okay. How do you want to try to open it?
Just rip it open, like try to bust the lock.
Make a strength.
23.
You're not able to open it.
And I'm gonna look. I'm gonna squat down and look at the undead figures. Is it just a figure? Or is it an actual undead just sitting there holding it? No, not quite. Can I poke it with a stick?
It is. It appears as if it's an actual like living or once living thing. It does not look like it's made out of rock or stone.
It's organic.
Yes, thank you. It's
Can
organic.
you describe the things in front of the altar one more time? It's a jar with a feather or something.
Oh, a long red feather sits in an empty bottle on the floor next to the book.
So they're writing in the book is what was
How
happening.
heavy is it?
They wrote the book where it's sitting.
Based on size, extremely.
Think about it. The two
I wanna
undead
invest-
are on altar is what's been carrying this book. So there's two people have to carry it around.
Tell me about this feather. How
I want to do a nature check on the feather to find out what type of feather it is.
Okay, I'll answer your question when it's in the nature check. The feather is about a little over a foot long.
So not abnormally large.
The
I don't do
red color
nothing.
is
There,
exactly
there.
red.
I got a 5.
So side note, if anybody moves this book, the two undead are probably going to attack.
Yeah.
There's
Pretty good chance it's from a bird. That's not what that file is.
Yeah.
oh, it's just going to be a griffin or something. Just not even a bird.
Could be a lizard.
Can I pick up the feather?
I don't know, can you?
I'm gonna pick up the feather.
Thank you. Yes, you can pick it up.
Alright, I pick up the feather. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay, I wave the feather over the book. Does anything happen?
Nope.
What about this vial?
It's empty.
Does it look like it contained anything like?
It's dry.
But
Is
does
there
it
a
have any
stopper?
residue
No,
inside?
it's like a quill bottle.
What type of
Okay.
bottle is it?
It's like a quill bottle. Quill bottle. You put your feather in it, an inkwell.
Okay.
Does it look like an inkwell?
Does it look like an ink?
It could have been used as an ink, yeah. Sorry, it's not clear. It's not glass. It's metal.
Yeah, so it's
It's what?
metal.
Now, I'm doing a nature check on the scales and the feather, and I'm dragonborn, so that might help me. 12 and 9.
You said scales, and I thought like scales.
What did you have on your nature check? You had like
20. He had like a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't able to identify the scales with the 23, just to kind of give you guys a caveat. So you know for sure you need more than the 23.
What do we
I'm gonna do an
know they're
arcane
not?
check on the book.
Can you go over the room again, John?
I did not pass.
Wouldn't we know at least that it wasn't dragon scales because there are 2 dragonborns in the group? At least 2. Is there more?
Dragonborns have different scales than dragons,
Okay.
especially based on size. It's a good point.
So we'll know if it's a dragonborn scale or not. So if we made it out,
Yeah,
you'll know
That's
that.
a good point. You would
It is-
know if it is not a dragonborn scale.
It's
You would
not
know.
made out of
It's not made out of dragonborns, everybody.
Skin of dead babies. Liza, what was your
Can you go over the room again?
the whole thing?
Yep.
The walls of the small shrine are marred by objects half passed through them, scorch marks, missing chunks, and a variety of other signs of wavered spells. Points of many colored lights drift through the chamber. A spell book thousands of pages in length and bound in dully shimmering scales rests upon a pedestal. A long red feather sits in an empty bottle on the floor next to the book. 2 emaciated, gray-fleshed undead form the pedestal. Their crushingly heavy spellbook rests on their thin, crooked shoulders. The eyes of the undead are missing, and their mouths are stitched shut. The spellbook is huge, measuring 4 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 1 foot tall. The book is closed, and its cover features the 2 faces I've already described.
Alright. Can I ask the spellbook a question? No, I'm gonna ask the spellbook.
What question, Liza?
Do you know where Princess Expo is?
Spellbook does not reply because it has no mouth.
I cut the.
So sometimes, like, they mystic voices just appear out of
It
nowhere.
doesn't
Okay.
reply. Sorry.
Can I strike? I want to strike the lock with a weapon.
While he's doing that, I pull out my dagger and cut the stitching off of the undead. See if they
What type of check would I do?
I don't like when people roll to hit inanimate objects. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me unless you're really bad at golf. So, you know, roll damage.
Do what?
Roll damage.
Okay. 15, 16.
The lock is intact. It's not even connected. So you get what?
I cut the stitching out of the mouths of the two undead things.
A clue appears. The mouth of the undead begins to move noiselessly. You don't hear anything, it just starts to move.
Dang it, I should have taken that other few.
Was there anything else? Were their eyes closed? They didn't have eyes,
I
right?
can't comprehend any language.
Are there any eyes around the room? Oh, the floaty light ball thingies. What's up with them? Can we put them in our eyeballs?
Just points of any colored light. It's just
Yeah.
like a disco ball kind of. Like the light is just in the room.
I knew we went to the disco.
So the mouth of the undead thing. Usually left or right?
Well, I did the left first, but I did the right next.
Oh, you did the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is it just moving like this, or is there some sort of pattern, or
I'm not moving my hand for no reason.
Just talking.
pull out a carrot or a ration or a ration, feed it
So tell me how you feed it.
gingerly.
Shoves the whole hand.
Do you caress it as you do it, or
What's your roll perception?
Perception. I perceive, hopefully. That's 6 plus probably 10. 10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
The skeleton's whispering something. Or the undead. It's not skeletons. Sorry. I say skeleton. The undead is whispering something.
Is it in a language I recognize?
Yeah, but you're going to lean closer to hear it.
I lean closer to hear it.
Which one did you do? Left or right?
Left.
Fortalis.
Fortalis. I go to the right one.
It's whispering tech.
Fortalis Tech.
so it's a college here.
So it's
This is a college
When
initiation.
you hear the second one, the movement of the mouth stops, and they both gape open, and no joke, hear the sound of heaving.
Oh, they're about to throw up on you.
And you see the skeletons, I'm tired. The undead creatures, they kind of lurch a little bit forward. You're still holding the book just fine. And you hear a hissing sound, and there's a slightly pale green gas starting to come out of each of their mouths.
I grab a hold back and make sure he's pulling back to me.
The gas is coming out very slowly, but it is coming out. What do you folks do?
I say
What's the second
Fortalis
reaction?
Tech.
I go to the other door and try to pick the lock on it.
I cover my mouth.
Okay, so we'll have you run over to the door, right? How about that?
I shout
I'm like,
Fortalis
let's get
Tech.
out of her.
Does it do anything?
Reach over and hold my breath and push the mouth close. And hold
Oh, guess what happened? It actually does vomit on you.
Okay.
A spewing just jet of filth, disgusting liquid filled with chunks of you don't know what. There's some small wiggly worms.
So, an
maggots.
exorcist scene.
If this covers you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
You throw up too.
That could have been you.
17.
Nick, you're right near. You pulled him back. And I'll need both of you two to make a Constitution saving throw because you're splashing everything. Both of them are just they're literally just puking out this liquid and working.
Suck it.
Has the gas stopped?
22.
Gas is like a precursor.
So, but I'm technically behind him still, so I'm a little further back than that.
All three of you safe. Okay. Major safe. The liquid continues to spew out, and I'm assuming you both just don't stand there and take it. You kind of back up, right? I like to play. You guys have some common sense.
Yeah.
So, guys ain't got
What common
You're
sense?
jumping in a major.
the volume of the liquid does stop, eventually slows, and then just stops completely. But at some point during the puking, you hear a metallic sound of something clinging on the floor in the garbage, whatever the stuff is. It's disgusting liquid.
Pick it up.
It's a silver key.
Who's got dibs now? I attempt to use the key on the door.
Doesn't work.
I go to the book.
Perception check.
Oops. Pull him back.
14.
You notice that the lock on the book now has a hole.
Put in a hole, Nick.
Put it in the hole.
I utilize the key.
You don't understand why. But your earlier nature check failed. But now looking at the book, you know exactly what these scales are. And he was like, what? How do I know now? These are the scales of a Tarrasque.
Yes! I kill it.
It's already dead.
The book?
I open the book and kill the
Good. So you
Tarrasque.
open the lock.
Let the book attack us first, then kill it.
It's not in that book.
That way it's evil. If it attacks us, it's evil.
The book is unlocked.
Okay.
I open it.
The book features endless pages written in a forgotten arcane language.
I attempt to discern the type of ink used. Is it written in blood? Question mark.
How do you discern?
Everything. Taste, smell. Does it taste like iron?
Yes,
Now you have.
Please, like the book.
Congratulations.
Everyone has herpes.
Back up. How do you discern what type of ink it is?
Oh, the color, the texture.
It's not CSI.
I
Send it off
taste
to
it
the
for
lab.
the taste of
Thank you.
iron.
So the taste it first? There's no taste.
No taste.
Old
Black,
book.
black ink. All right, then I give up.
Okay. I do need you to roll a d20.
19.
Wow. All right. So I'm going to tell you the role-playing aspect of it, and then I'll tell you the mechanical aspect. The role-playing aspect of it is this. Your mind is immediately filled with the arcane language that's on the page you read from. You don't know what it means. You don't know how to even say the words. But you know that you could cast a spell right now if you wanted to. That spell is Greater Restoration.
What was the spell?
Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration, Player's Handbook, page 246.
246.
Sure, I cast it.
Someone tell me
Wait,
what
you
it does.
just know what it is before you cast it.
Yeah.
Just
This is
I'm
Nick.
right here.
This is Nick. Do you really think he's just
You endow a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a disabilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or in one of the following effects of the target. You can unpetrify it, curse, including the target's attunement to curse with a magic item, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. You can basically take
Is that what I know, or is it that I know that I can cast a spell?
You know that you can cast that spell right now. The words from that spell have gone into your mind, and you can let them out.
Let them out.
Mechanically,
But you have to
can-
touch
yeah.
the item to touch.
So who are you going to? You think you cast on a person, like a player?
It can be a player or animal or anything.
What is it?
The undead are the only thing in here that you can really do.
Put it to the book.
Do you
I'm
have
on
Or
any?
you can do
Myself
it. You
trivia.
can try the book,
What
but
are we
if it's not an
I touched the guy that said Portalis. And do it to him.
I mean, that's our best bet. I mean, you're gonna make it worse if we have to fight him, but you got that. You cover that. It's all yours. You got this.
A greater restore him.
Nothing happens to him.
I turn to the next page.
That was boring.
Anything? I just keep looking and trying to read through.
The magic is gone.
It's for Expo's dad, y'all. We're supposed to restore
tried to look-
Expo's dad.
I try looking in the book.
It is.
See anything?
Duh.
You look to the book. Roll a d20.
Yeah, cloud kill.
Constitution, right?
No, roll a d20. Just a d20.
Okay.
Don't add anything to it. Just roll it with the dice.
16.
16. Oh, wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, just like
Somebody's
Ned,
phone is going off.
the arcane words on the page that you just read
Yeah.
are in your mind. You ever have where you can hear something pronounced in your head, but then you try to say it doesn't come out the same?
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what this is, but it's not that it doesn't come out the same, it's like it can't come out. Like you can say it, but the arcane words go into your brain, you can hear them, you know what they mean, and you can immediately cast the spell before the words are out. You know what the spell is? Player's Handbook, page 237, Elemental Weapon. I'll go ahead and tell you mechanically the duration is permanent.
Don't use it. Save it.
No, he needs to cast a spell now. They're not going to. The words from this end frame.
You're gonna cast it on.
This is a temporary.
You said 237?
Yes.
Yes, 237. Yeah.
Sounds like your quarterstaff just got awesome.
That's why I said, who are you gonna cast it on?
+1 quarterstaff
What is
boss.
it? What's the
And a
name of the
D4
spell?
extra.
Elemental.
Basically, it makes a
pretty
weapon
nice.
+1.
Yeah.
It's +1 and a D4 of extra
Elemental
damage.
weapon.
Depending on what element it gets bestowed.
I'm not seeing it. So, and everybody
Yeah.
Is awesome an element? Because that's what it's a quarterstaff of awesomeness now.
E A.
I'm the one with the quarterstaff.
I was like, no, I was like, I don't know how to do my alphabet.
Do we know
Non-magical
what's
weapon
happened to
you
him?
touch becomes a magic weapon. Choose.
Oh,
Dude,
that-
yeah,
that means-
do
that
it.
means-
You
that
get
means-
to choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder to add to your weapon. Like your weapon just became a magical weapon.
And it gets a +1 bonus to its
Anybody's
attack.
weapon.
Do we know what's happened
Or
to
your
him?
weapon.
To Gary?
Yeah.
Not when the words go into his brain that he knows
And you get a +1 bonus to attack roll, and it deals an extra 1d4 damage of the chosen type of damage when it hits.
So
So
pick
you
the
just
element.
took your regular weapon and made it badass.
Congratulations, Gary.
What?
Congratulations. Now badass.
I'll take a look in the book.
Is this a first
I think I need to go look at a book.
Now, nobody knows Gary can do this. Nope.
Okay.
Only Gary.
Yeah.
But you need to cast it now. So you just basically need to pick a weapon to cast that spell.
Yours.
Definitely yours.
Cast on yours.
Quarterstaff.
Your quarterstaff
Lightning.
permanently has that spell attached to it.
But he has to pick a type of damage. Either acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
I just said lightning.
Oh, okay.
What level was it? 3rd level, 5th, or 7th?
It doesn't say. So we're gonna pick 7.
It's 3d4 plus 3.
It's you got a 3d4 +3 on your quarterstaff now.
Okay.
You're
I'm gonna read
Gundar have luck with books.
I'll read the book now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't lose that quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Let it go.
11.
We're just gonna make a line at the
Dibs
book.
if he dies. Remember, I opened the book.
Proud of you, Nick.
Way to go, Nick.
11.
Tell them what happened.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
So
the
bad,
goal
yes,
for that
I'll
is
tell you.
summon monster. Do I read this right? Okay. The Crusader summons a monster to serve her until dismissed or killed. A monstrosity of challenge rating 2 or lower appears in a location designated by you within 60 feet and serves you until it's slain willingly.
I have
The
a
creature has its own initiative and actions.
Grab the monster manual.
You got a monster.
You can summon forth a.
Okay, Gundar have luck with books.
Yep.
Gundar read books.
Yeah, we're going to make a line at the book right now.
Yeah, we just all line up.
So,
With your
help me
I got an
nice. What do I
18.
do now?
Okay, I got a.
Find out what level
We're making a line at the book, so you might as well get your
Okay,
I know, I saw this one.
I got a 16.
16. You will have the same as Gary.
I got an 18.
Oh Lord!
Did he send someone to?
And that's what.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 5th level spell. I was reading the wrong one. It's a 5th level, not 7th.
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
About the monster.
And what's the
I-
+2?
All right, which one?
Plus 2 to
So
hit.
if you look in the back of the
Okay.
monster manual, one of the indices
I'm gonna use
has
it on
monster
my
rate-
battle
monsters
axe.
by CR level,
We can use for great.
and all you need to do is pick one from those
Winning.
lists, CR2 or lower.
I'm not seeing an index. I'm seeing one index, but by stat block, not
There's a
by.
monster by CR level.
By CR level, they're all in alphabetical
Okay,
order.
there's a document line. Well, shoot.
Yeah, you gotta download that one.
Yeah, that's true. They actually don't run it.
And then see.
I'll have to print one for you.
I got a 14.
Hang on, I think Liza.
18.
You got 18. You get greater restoration.
What a waste.
What'd you
So you're
say?
telling me the only power I have is to restore Expo spell.
Use it on the book.
That's it.
Okay, so you change
That's
size.
dumb.
So you can immediately cast a spell enlarge or reduce from 237 on yourself, but duration is permanent.
Hold on.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
14.
Uh-oh. That means Gundar won't be largest dwarf in the world.
No.
Yeah.
So still have bigger hammer. Right, Bob?
13.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it large. World's largest dwarf.
Gundar's still stronger.
Really? Okay. I'm already half orc, so I am large myself.
Permanent.
How big? I guess.
Oh wow. I'm an 8 foot tall dwarf, by the way.
I mean, I know how big. I just want you to see how big.
What's your normal height?
Because you can choose.
I guess I'm medium.
No, what's your normal height? How tall are you?
Oh. I haven't done that yet.
3'6" probably.
Are you half or 6 foot?
No, you were half orc. What were you?
Half orc.
Half
dwarf.
Did you read the rest of it?
You're about 6'2" ish, so you're gonna be 12'4", or you can shrink.
Now, it does say can. You don't have
You don't
to
have to cast it. Yeah. The words are just.
And you can cast on somebody else.
Put on yourself.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
If I enlarge myself, don't I do more damage?
Yes.
Yeah, you
So-
gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Because if you're spellcasting, you want to do the reduce, but if you're melee,
All your gear also grows with you.
You roll a 1.
Here we go.
Yeah, you can do it.
You turn into a frog.
Mine was at challenge rating.
You're really
right?
close.
No, but it's challenge rating, right?
all right.
Would 12 feet tall be just a large character? Or would
I
it be?
think like
It will be
What are the sizes?
21.
hug.
Nothing happens.
But if the room is not big enough, you go to the
turn
max.
into a
I can
frog
have
and we all
fun and
get
tell
hungry
you
for
what
frog
might
legs.
happen, but I'd rather not ruin the surprise in case of
How tall is the ceiling?
No, don't tell.
How tall is the ceiling?
10 foot.
Okay, he can't. He'll go to 10 foot max because the rule
Yeah.
says you can only go as high as the ceiling is.
Choose not to.
So you can go 10.
I would go to 9. That way
Well,
you
no,
can-
you don't have a choice. It either doubles or goes to the max.
It'll
Would
be too
my
big to
weapon
go
still
through
do
the
the
door, too.
extra 1 die 4?
You still get the extra D4 on the
Do the
advantage.
extra D4.
Stand on something tall, then you'll grow.
And you get
you'll grow
advantage on
twice tall.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The target's weapon also
Yeah.
grows as much as a new
This
size.
was fun.
Okay.
Oh, and we get an extra 1d4 of damage.
One or more of your items suddenly become too heavy to carry.
Okay. One or more.
You must shed at least 3 items before moving on from the room.
Dang. Okay.
Luckily, I have this quiver full of arrows.
Hey.
2 socks and a scarf.
You won.
I leave
Hey,
you
how'd you
going.
get that
You've got
key?
nothing.
Can I shed coins?
How'd you get that key?
Yeah, big coins. Yeah.
3 items.
Just
I
5.
picked it up out of the vomit.
Good choice.
I picked it
I'm
up out of
now
the
10
vomit.
feet tall.
I rolled a 20.
You get the rate of restoration.
What's that?
You get the rate of restoration.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's actually a really good spell if the party has taken detrimental effects. It's hard to cure those.
Yeah, but we're
Completely.
we're a,
It's
bad,
just a long rest.
a really good party, so we don't ever take
It's
damage.
237.
When are we ever gonna use it? Yeah.
Is that a challenge?
To be fair, I take damage in every situation, combat
I
and
think it's
non.
everybody, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, greater registration is good for everyone.
Oh, man.
He knows one. Okay, that's
I
it.
close
Yeah,
the
but
book
can you
and
save
open it back up.
Did
You
we
try
scare your
reading.
friend away, Liza?
I think so. That's okay.
Has everyone read it?
Has everybody got their turn with the book?
I'd like the torch and burn the book.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Burning bridges. Oh.
Back up. You would like to try to burn.
Yes, I light the torch. And
Okay,
put the torch through the
before he
book.
does that, I'm going to back as far away from him as I can because I see what's coming.
I'm still trying to get the other door open, by the way, with my lock picking.
The book does not burn.
Well, at least it
Try
didn't
harder.
explode.
I pull
That's,
out
that's
a,
where I was
I don't
going.
try hard to
I
burn
was
stuff.
about to explain.
I thought we was going to need
I
that
pull
for
out a
restoration.
pint of oil and pour it on, some of it on the book, and then ignite the oil.
The oil burns off, and the book's pages are intact and still dry.
Bruh.
Make a perception check.
Oh, wait, she's back. We need to scare off her.
13.
You notice that 2 of the pages are
I go to those pages.
Hey, get a pen, you write in those pages.
I try to write on the pages with the pen.
What do you write?
Redo.
I write my name. I write my name.
Your name appears
Back
on the page.
there? That's where the back.
It's
Right
king.
below it,
Right? You can cast as many spells as you want.
right below your name.
Damon.
So you see Damon, and then right below it, words begin to appear on the page.
Oops.
Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets.
Yep, exactly.
We didn't learn our
The
lesson.
words say, "What is your wish?"
Shut up. He gets a wish.
Because the word's
What do
name
you
of
I'm
the
saying that's what the words say.
Whatever.
He wrote the page.
What did he do?
To cast all
You can be
spells
king.
in a book.
What?
Down some blank pages.
I wish for a way out of this place.
You have to write it.
I wish for a way out of the caverns of Thracia. A safe
For
way
all
out
of
of
us.
the caverns of
For
Thracia.
all of us.
An answer appears. The answer is the way out is down.
Just like the enemy's gate, I write that.
Just like the enemy's way.
Gate.
Can I write in the book? Where is
I don't give her
Princess
the
Expo?
quill.
What's that?
Where is Princess Expo?
Book replies with an answer. It says it's behind. She's behind the locked door.
She's behind the locked door?
Can I write down
No,
on
that
the
leads out
book?
of
Can
the-
we smash the door?
No, I've been trying to lock the door, but Jonathan's not.
How do we open the door?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting too much feedback here. Hold on.
I still have the
So you asked
pin.
your question. Oh wow!
I didn't share.
I snatched it. No, excuse me. Hold on. No, wait. Because I am an arcane trickster.
This
In
is
a
my
row,
pin
I
pal.
have the ability. It's called something where I can snatch things out of people's hands, bags, and pockets without them noticing. Swear to
Your hand
God.
like this.
Swear to God.
You still got to roll for it.
Swear to God. No, I don't.
Hold up.
Not against
Where is
Pam.
it? Where is it?
I saved you from vomit.
It's a slow hand.
I was still talking with the book. Y'all just come over and steal it from me when you're trying to pick a lock. Come on now.
Yes, we do.
Why do you folks are so
It's
bad?
Mage
Dress them
Hand.
really quick.
It's
So.
Mage Hand. Starting at level 3, when you cast Mage Hand, you can make a spectral hand invisible, and you can perform the following additional tasks with it. You can stow one object in the hand. Object the hand is holding in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can retrieve an object in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can use these tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range. I take the pen out of Nick's hand.
I don't think you're reading that properly.
You still got to roll for it.
Yeah, what it's doing is it's letting you use Mage Hand to do all of the stuff you can do as a thief.
Yeah.
But you still have to do it as a thief. I just won't know it's coming from you because it's coming from your Mage Hand.
Yeah.
But I still can take the
Now,
pen.
more clearly,
It'll have
this
to
this
be
book is writing back to me, not being verbal at all, and you were picking a lock. Would you be able to immediately jump over and start trying to do that?
Depends on how. It depends on how
No,
big. It
no, you
depends.
would not if you were on the other side of the room.
That's right.
He
How
didn't
big?
say, he
How
didn't say
big's the room?
anything out loud. He wrote everything down.
It's the church room.
Okay, well, Nick, you should ask for Princess Expo.
Good playing.
How well he'll do underground.
Start playing
But
fair.
that's not what I care about.
She's your.
Well, that's he's
You sure cared about it?
Yeah, she's your wife.
She's your future queen.
She doesn't want me, okay? She gonna die.
For obvious reasons.
You asked for the trophy. I need a trophy.
And the extra 2d4.
I don't care what kind
So
of
Lumbert's find out yet?
We determined that she is
Was in the wrong.
I was in the wrong. I was all the way on the other side of the room, picking the door, and he was writing the book, and he didn't say anything about it, so I didn't even know that the book was responding.
So we're talking mechanics wrong, not morally wrong.
both.
A little of both.
So Nick's the only one who knows anything about the book.
I'll agree with Nick on this.
John, how do I get more spells? I say. With my
I think I found the one I want.
Okay, cool. What is it?
Winter Wolf.
What does it look like?
Yes. It's the best wolf
Everyone,
ever.
that's what you see up here. It's within 60 foot of you, so you wherever you want.
Next to
pet.
me.
Good pet.
And it's yours until it dies. So
Good
just make sure
pet.
you write down the stats of it, because it'll be an actual companion.
Don't cast create water in its mouth; it'll suffocate.
And it will serve you, like it's loyal to you.
Okay.
I'll keep my
And
axe
it,
away
and
from
it also has its own initiative and actions too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I saw that.
How do I get more spells from this book? I tell you.
the book responds with keep reading my pages.
I keep reading those pages.
So you flip away.
I'm looking over his
I
shoulder.
put the pen in the blank page so I know where it is.
One thing I neglected to mention to you, after the book answers the question, a few seconds go by and the question and the answer disappear. So the page effectively remains blank.
I put the pen in between the two pages that are blank and flip through more pages so I can keep the spot.
I asked if I can write it.
You don't know he's been writing in the book.
Yeah, I would say you could see with the red. It's a foot long feather.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm now like as tall as the ceiling, so I can see over everybody's heads.
So you.
I'm the biggest person in the room, so I can see everything.
I keep reading.
Remember to duck if you walk.
Well, I'm looking at his shoulder.
Before the
He's
sixth
So I
looking
get
at
any more
mine.
spells.
Thanks for telling me
Flip back and
that.
say, you liar, and throw the pen down.
I'm an 8-foot dwarf.
The book responds with.
I see that. Gundar still had bigger
Does
hammer.
it dot, dot, dot?
I asked
My
if I
hammer
can
got
write the
bigger
book.
with me.
Gundar's
I
hammer
throw the
bigger.
pen down.
Gundar the
Put the pen
hammer.
down and walked away.
Okay.
I pick up the pen.
Oh, yes.
Let's go back one.
So you have the pen in your hand.
How do we get? Oh, sorry. How do we unlock the door to Princess Expo? Sorry.
The book responds with, "You must pick the lock."
So thief, do your thiefy thing.
Oh my god, can I
She's
pick the
been
lock,
picking
please?
the lock.
She's been going, I'm going to pick this lock. The lock keeps moving out of the way at the last second.
You guys are like, I'm getting a bad name. My lock picking ability cred is like going down and down and down the longer it takes me.
Like
to
we
pick
got the
this
drop out of
lock.
lock picking school now. We got the drop out.
I know, right?
What do you need to pen?
As long as a
What do
good
you
lock
need to pen?
picker.
Does anybody else have another idea?
I do.
How do
You
we,
kind of went
Hand it
how
to
do we
you.
pick the lock?
I got it.
Well, I'm the only one
I
who's
got
asked to
these
write something.
tools
so-
and lock
I'm gonna
pick.
pass the sucker around to figure it out.
Actually, I want to give it to the chaotic evil person. I wrote in the book, destroy the book.
No.
Did you get
How did
the
I do it?
feather
Yeah, I
from her?
did it.
So you never heard a question?
Jesse,
Yeah, I wrote a question.
How did you
Jesse,
respond?
did you tell me to pick the
Oh,
lock?
She asked about the
Yeah,
expo.
I'm sorry. I
yeah.
did. And I answered.
Yeah, and I told her to pick the lock, but she's been
Wow,
picking it for how long now?
Jonathan, can I pick the lock?
All right, there are two here. Let's do Blake. We'll come right back to you, okay?
All
I
right.
asked how to destroy the book.
How to destroy the book?
Yes.
The book says that you must bury it underneath the 643rd layer of the abyss's soil.
Damn.
Okay, we're good.
The book's staying.
Okay.
I take the
So,
pen
like-
from him.
So you want to try to pick the lock?
No. Go ahead. Do you want to write something in the book?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to say, can you give me the towers of a dragon?
The book says yes.
Give them to me.
He doesn't give it to her.
Gundar.
Anyone else wants a pen?
I write in
Gundar.
the book,
Gundar.
how do we pick the lock?
Okay. So before I pick this lock, I just want to say, hey guys, is there any way that we can ask the book if it knows where the Minotaur King is or how to kill the Minotaur King?
Oh, yeah.
You're the one that's got the book, so ask
Who's
him.
got the pen and who's closest?
I got it.
to the
I'll
book?
write that down.
Okay.
How do we find the Minotaur King,
And how do we kill
and
him?
how do we destroy it?
Okay, so you have two questions. The first one is, how do you find the Minotaur King? And the second
Yes.
is, how do you kill him, destroy him?
Kill him.
How do you kill him? Okay, so the
How do we
first...
take his head without a scar being on his head?
So three questions?
Just two. It's not the third one. The second
Just
one will
tell
let
me
us
the
know.
question. Show me the questions.
Show
All
me
right,
the
so your
questions.
first question, which is apparently not up for discussion. You guys sound pretty okay with it.
Okay.
How do you find the Minotaur King?
Yes.
The book replies with, you are 5 rooms away.
5 rooms away.
What was the second question?
How do we
kill him?
remove its head?
I'm hearing two questions. Which one?
How do we kill him?
How do we kill him?
How do you kill him?
Yes.
The book replies, it must be an arrow.
What?
It must be an arrow.
Okay.
And what's the third?
How do we take his head without there being a scratch on the side?
He repeats his answer, it must be an arrow.
Gundar won't
Can it
read
be
book
arrow
again.
light?
I don't know how we're gonna chop his head off with an arrow, but okay.
Shoot it clean off.
All right, so everybody's good in this room.
Well,
Yeah.
you kill him with the arrow.
Does it, can you ask if a spear kind of counts as an arrow?
Does a spear count as an arrow?
Is that a question you asked the book?
Yes.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, she's doing her
Now
lock
we
picking. I
should-
wanna
I'm a ranger, so
You
you
want
got
to take the...
and my
I
spear's
do like
this
the
wide.
idea that Nick had earlier where whoever's holding the feather, you have a little bit of energy. So you want to take the feather from Gary.
Yeah.
Gary to give it
Okay.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary's
Okay.
easy.
Oh, he hasn't read it yet, have you? Yeah, you got the axe.
Yeah, I got the axe. I'm like,
Now we should. I should ask the elemental
just
weapon.
naturally curious with his artificial intelligence. He's going to read it.
You gonna read the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess what? One.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh Lord.
Oh, wait,
Hi, Gary.
oh.
Let's say bye-bye to Gundar.
5.
What gun do I do?
Yes.
I'm gonna back away.
Roll 0. And roll 1.
Yes, I want to know what happens.
Okay. So you are transformed
Okay.
into a magic amulet engraved with your face.
I walk over and pick up the amulet.
Right?
So this amulet with your face on it,
Yeah.
what does it protect the wearer from? You get to choose a damage type that the wearer will now be protected from. So if you wear this
Necrotic is what
amulet,
we've
you may
run
be
into
protected
most
from
in
fire
the
damage.
council.
Yeah, fire damage.
You should say all or necrotic. Yeah.
Fire.
So Sam's character, Gundar, is now an amulet with Gundar's face on it, and anyone who wears it gets protection from fire.
Dips.
I've already walked over and grabbed it.
Definitely not the
I've already walked over and grabbed it.
So you grab the amulet.
Yep. I'm gonna put it in my pocket for now.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna kind of keep it quiet.
Is it a picture of him with the gold dragon on his shoulder?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Is he charmed? Is that a charm?
Are you asking the book or are you asking me?
I'm asking the DM.
You don't know. You know that Gundar just turned into
Well,
an amulet.
if I use my greater restoration, would it be back to Gundar?
What is greater restoration?
It says one effect that charmed or petrified the target, one curse including the target's. I don't know what that word is.
Does it say anything
Oh,
different with
oh,
her?
in that case,
A curse magic item, any reduction to one
Yeah,
target.
he's cursed.
There you go. Yes, we'll work on it.
don't,
Do you want me to?
yeah, I just threw it to you.
Yeah, okay, alright, and I restore
It's a good
Gundar.
use. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I restore Gundar.
Restore Gundar.
I pick up the pen and ask, how can I gain the dragon's power?
The power you talked about
Yeah.
earlier?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So the book replies with, you must sacrifice your best friend and then burn their body.
I write not worth it.
I grab the pen and I start reading the book again.
How's her whole lot?
Nothing happened.
Nothing?
The
I'm waiting on
arcane
everybody
language
to get
does
done.
not go into your mind, no matter how many pages you read.
Since I'm magically pooped into the game, does everybody know me? Does everybody
Yeah.
in the party know? Okay. My
He's
my
gonna drop
half
in-
orc is obsessed with dragons. He thinks if he eats one, he'll become one.
I have a dragonborn,
I
and we're
close the
convinced
book
we're
and I take the
twins.
pen.
Okay.
There you go.
Is everybody ready in this room? Are we done?
Yes.
In this room?
Yeah.
We're ready to
Okay.
move on? We got 5 more rooms till the Minotaur King.
Yeah, I want his
What
head.
about this Lich King? Lich thing.
Or
pen real
what's the
quick?
deal with the college here? What else about
Can
the
I
tech?
borrow the
What do you want to ask?
I'm waiting on
Opens the
everybody
book I
to
got.
get
What
done
do you
in the
want to
room.
ask?
She's been trying for an hour now.
Let me have the pen, please.
I'm just making sure.
Pen to Nick.
Okay. Can we trust the lizard lich man?
The answer is yes.
Okay, good enough for me. This evil book couldn't be lying to us.
What was it?
Can
No,
we
we would
trust?
never do that.
Oh, they were.
Oh, is her
Should we
father dead?
trust?
Is her father dead?
Is that your question?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Should we trust
Are
Princess Expo?
quick question: are the two undead things still there and alive?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Holding the
they're
book.
there with their mouths open and maybe a little bit of stuff dripping off of them. But... Okay.
They may have a lit torch.
Should we trust Princess Expo?
They may have a lit torch.
And is
lit
the
torch.
king
I don't believe
Agamemnos dead or
We
alive?
can't light one.
The answer's no.
We can't light one.
Dead?
Oh.
The answer's no.
He's
We have no
alive.
problem lighting a torch.
Great question.
Oh, not in this one.
Oh, okay.
I asked can I borrow oil and
Either alive or dead, he's petrified. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna pick the lock. Is everybody good in the
I'm
room?
gonna write in the book.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
take the
transport it
lock.
back in time.
No.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Hey guys, I think Liza wants to pick the lock.
Hey, yeah.
The lock.
Please fail.
I got
Please
a
fail.
nat 20. Swear to God. Let's go.
Good thing we made you
Pick the
charge
lock,
that
the
die.
lock
Yeah.
opens, and the doorway where Expo was, the wall caves in upon itself and falls to the ground in the hallway.
Is she okay?
No, that little doorway that led to the room. That so
Yeah.
remember, you guys are in the like altar room thing, and she's in the room. That just falls down, and you see Expo inside the room with the corpse of the dog.
How's she reacting?
She looks at you and she just immediately says, "I thought I was stuck in here forever.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, you should be nicer to us.
I didn't do this. What happened to the room?"
We don't
There's
know.
a fancy
We
book
walk
that
up
gives
this
you
way.
special powers.
Yeah.
We asked.
Hey, I can restore your father, by the way. You want your father to be alive? Because I can do that. I got magic hands.
She just kind of blinks.
You used it on the amulet.
No, but he's
I still
got
got
it.
one.
He's got it.
No, that's fine.
Do I only get greater
You only get it
restoration
once, but he's got his.
I still got one.
He's
I
still got
wasted
his.
mine on a ghoul thing.
So Princess
Well, I
Expo
want extra to
is,
trust
she's
you.
kind of like just kind of reeling. Like she says, "This is a lot to take in."
So
That's what you said
What is
last
this
time.
book?
Um,
Look, I was just in a room with my father trying to figure out what's going on, and suddenly the spell that was cast on the door, which I don't know how that happened, it turned into an actual wall. I was wondering how long I would have oxygen, much less how we would get out. And then I open up, or I see the wall open up, and the room looks nothing like I left. And you folks are talking about a magic book.
we tidied up a
First
little
off,
bit.
Save my father.
I would like to know, can you see the book that's right over here?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you mind if I go in and lay hands on your father real quick? Is that a possibility?
I have a question. Since I'm now huge, can I lift the book and carry it?
Oh, that's sad.
Can we lift it together?
I have a spell on my lips that says it's greater restoration.
Anybody have any rope?
I might be able to wake him up or whatever.
What class were you?
Ranger.
You can do what?
I got in my head that I can cast greater restoration, healing, kind of remove a curse kind of thing.
It's
He never used
How
it.
did you get it?
same way they grew.
Can
The reason we're freaking giants over here.
The same way the dwarf and the
I knock on the
I
ceiling.
wasn't going to ask about that.
You're not a giant.
can we give Princess Expo the book so she can write a question to have an answer?
It's
same
always
way.
been there. You're just
Same
not
way,
very observant.
and same way I got this.
This is why you need a good, strong king by your side,
Oh my god.
So that I don't get a wolf.
so that you don't miss the wolf. He's
Excellent.
been there the whole
You
time.
have your own wolf.
I know you've been.
I've always been
Not
giant.
writing in the book.
The book talked to us through writing. It said we could trust you.
I don't believe it.
I kind of believe it.
Only kind of.
Can I write a question in the book?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Here. Yes.
So Princess Expo walks over to the book with the book, and she looks at it. She says, "Where do I write? Just write on the page."
Right here, this page, this blank page.
She pauses for a second.
They get ready.
Where she can see you.
Yes.
So she pauses for a second. Are you gonna kill me if I read this book?
No, I just don't know what's gonna happen. Cool things have been happening.
Yeah.
She writes,
No,
does
no,
Nick
the
love
book,
me?
nothing
Are we
happened.
gonna...
Questions.
But
She
no,
quickly leans forward and covers what she's writing and writes a question. She looks around all of you and she stands back. Anyone want to guess what her question is?
Who can I
Who do I
trust the
kill?
most in the party?
Really close. She asked the book, "Are you telling the truth?"
What's it say?
It says no, shuts, and locks.
What?
She should have read a page first. Who's got the key?
Leave it to Expo.
And at one fell motion, the book says no, and you see the book close of its own volition, the lock recloses, and the lock closes. It's exactly as you first found it.
He still has the key,
She turns
though.
and she says, that wasn't a cool thing. And you said cool things would happen when I...
Why would you ask if it was telling the truth? We all
You trusted it?
Yeah, we trust
Well, I did. I did trust
I'm a
it.
giant.
We didn't trust Expo, by the way.
So you find this giant magical book that's sitting on top of two really gross-looking things. I'm not going to ask what that stuff on the floor is.
Better to not ask.
I say it made me a giant.
Does this not look evil to you?
I said it made me huge.
You know what? Fine. We're not going to restore your father. Forget you. Let's just go, guys. We're going to go kill him.
Hang on, I have a question for you. The book said I could trust you.
I'm a little scared now that you folks are just randomly trusting evil-looking books without a second thought.
He's
The
evil.
question-
You know where we are, right? Where are we?
We're underground.
Said that we trust her, and if it's mine, then we can't
Five
trust
doors
her.
for the Minotaur King.
Not evil.
The book said we could trust you, and then you asked it if it was telling the truth, and now we can't trust you. I have evidence this time.
So you trust this evil-looking book over me.
But
Well, I didn't until you asked that question.
You know you've got that same vomit stuff all over you, so this thing pretty much puked on you and you trust it?
The book didn't puke. You weren't even here. You don't know what happened.
I'm
Get
just
back
kind
in your
of putting
hole.
two and two together that there's this vomit dripping off that thing's mouth and it's on the floor and it's also...
Well, it
I
came
asked
out
to
of
borrow
that.
some
It
rope.
came out of that thing's mouth.
Hey, vomiting is a natural part of life.
All right, look, do you want me to just tell you what's going on?
I just want to hit her upside
It won't-
the head.
it won't
and knock
matter.
her out, and then tie her up, and we can.
But
drag
sure,
her
tell
out.
me your version of the truth.
I can do it. We have a pack mule now.
I know, right?
What I found in the room, which no one asked about,
What?
with my father's corpse.
Oh, the room that we couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Right, which, I mean, I would hope you would have enough decency to let a daughter alone with her dead father when she finds out he's dead. So you rush in and strip it bare and take all the valuables. Are you really that despicable and disgusting people?
They are.
Did we do it? No.
Some of them
just
are.
talked about
We
it.
just
What is
thought
your
about it.
problem?
I'm covered in vomit.
All right, look.
I
I'm
haven't tried to do
paladin.
any of that.
I'm loyal to the most good god in the Thracian pantheon. This book, it belongs to Thanatos. Thanatos directly opposes me. Thanatos is an evil god.
Without evil, there can be no good.
Right. But it doesn't mean we should accept it.
How do we know that you're a good paladin?
So why can we
What
trust
have I
you?
done that's not good?
That
You
answer.
haven't really done
every
anything.
time.
I
What
can
have you
appreciate
done
your
that
point
is
right now,
good?
but none of these people buy into that. So
I believe it. They're more apt to trust an evil-looking book that throws up on them than me.
So what do you want us to do, Expo? What do you
Gundar
want?
All I
trusts
want
Bob.
you to
Maybe act like a
is help me retake my father's kingdom from the Minotaur King. Why is it so? I've
That's what
said
I want to
that.
do as well.
Right,
we
but
wanna do.
guys don't trust me.
Well, I was trying.
You keep talking like I do these things that are evil. She's frustrated.
okay, now
You keep talking like I do these
Quit.
evil things.
okay, I
It
know.
came out of the book, and I was trying to trust her.
I know that.
And
No,
then
no,
she said,
no. What I mean is the whole point of you trying to suck up to her now
going in
because you
time out.
might be king or something.
I'm going to be king. Adventurers need to retire sometime.
So what are the answers to the book give you?
It told us that the Minotaur King was close, that it was 5 rooms away, and also it told us how to kill him, which we asked it for you.
And it
Expo.
also said we
she
could
was behind
trust
the door.
you and the lizard.
It also said she was
man.
behind the door.
Yeah, it also said that she was behind the door, and she wasn't behind the door.
It told us how
She
to
was
get you out of
metaphorically
there.
behind the
It did tell
door.
us how to get you out of there.
She was indirectly behind the door. We
Right.
unlocked the door and it revealed her. So
Yeah.
indirectly, she was behind the door.
With me, the book is going to do everything in its power to stop you from trusting and working with me because it opposes me diametrically. Okay.
Would you like?
I don't think I like
So
the
do
witch
you
book.
not trust us anymore now that you
It
have
did-
the answer?
I've been asleep for over 1,000
We
years.
did
I
ask-
wake up and my father is dead. His kingdom is gone. my best friend is found dead beside me, and I find out that the Minotaur King has not only employed a Beastman army, but there's also a Death Thanatos cult in the Thracian capital. I don't know who to trust anymore. I don't even know what this world is like. What am I going to do once we get through all of this? I don't have a kingdom left to rule.
Expo, I would like to extend an olive branch. I don't really trust you, and you don't really trust me.
I do trust you. That's the problem.
Okay, well, I want to hope that maybe this can reassure your trust in the whole party.
Good.
Would you allow Tick to try to restore your father?
Yes.
Boom, go. It's your turn.
But I just want to get out of here. I got snagged in here in some little dungeon, and I'm just trying to work my way out. Now, I never distrusted you, or not completely, because just like you don't know me, I don't know you. But I've been trying to let the party know some of them would quit with the rhetoric and just try to get us out of here.
Gundar not no rhetoric.
All I want to do.
You know that.
I have a question for you. You seem to have the most rational, logical approach to this entire situation. I'm fine with you not trusting me, but I actually kind of like that you don't trust me or anyone else. You're looking at it from a neutral point of view. What does he hold you?
Him?
Greed.
Stuff. That's all there is to it.
Material things?
Yes.
You can have everything in my father's room. I don't need a dime.
We want you fully equipped to help us fight this guy.
I just want a sword. And it's not worth anything except for someone of his blood. It would do you no good, but in my hands it's different.
And our children, would they be able to?
So you go from not trusting me to...
Let's make a baby.
These are bard. These are bard in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
What is he? What is he? I
That's not a no. All right, I'm good. Let's go.
He gets everything in your father's room. This guy who's just been hitting on you nonstop.
The only reason is because that's what he values. What do you value?
She wants half the stuff.
I want half the stuff.
Give her half of the stuff.
I'm offering to restore your father. What's he gonna do for you?
You can go in there and restore
You
my
can't
father
do
right
anything.
now.
You don't have the power.
I said,
Right. So you wait. So you offered to restore my father, knowing you can't, and you want me to trust you, and I'm not trustworthy.
Fine, you take half the stuff.
I did offer, but then again, the spell that I have in my head is from the book. So whether you want to trust or not, it's up to you.
Again, I don't know who to trust. I'm not opposed to it.
You can't get any worse. The question is, are we friends?
It's a strong word, especially considering we've gone from you not trusting me to you wanting to have children.
I don't know why those are mutually exclusive.
Well,
winces at the thought.
you are a half-orc.
She looks and she says, I may not have much, but at one point I was a princess, and I still have my dignity.
Which is why I'm asking and not taking.
I laugh at him.
You said maybe.
Let's see about my father first. And talk maybe later. So you're going to go in and she said,
I asked the party if anyone has any rope.
Yeah, I got some rope.
Yeah.
I tried to bind the book with a rope and drag it.
You were able to wrap the rope around the book. The book is not separate from the creatures. It is fused to the creatures.
I still try to drag it.
The creatures are fused to the floor.
It's made into an altar. It's part of the building. And who's ever rope you took, I just say the book have it.
You can always
It
keep
told
the
us how
key.
to destroy it though, like take it to the seventh.
But it may or may not have been lying.
Yeah, then it could have.
That could be where the master really is, and that's just really where it wants to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I did call it a liar and it didn't respond to me. Maybe you're right.
We've come a long way in our relationship.
I tried.
You can be trying
Is this
at
because I gave him
times.
something? He's suddenly...
Probably.
Yes.
And he thinks he can get some.
We're friends now. I consider us friends. I'm extremely loyal to my friends.
Expo looks over the book and she kind of looks puzzled. you not notice the faces?
Yeah, that's Thanatos and some priest of Thanatos.
It's not just some priest of Thanatos. That's his high priest from my time.
The ledge that we ran into earlier, I would assume.
No.
It's a lizard.
Was it the high priest that I recognized?
He never would tell his name outside of his most loyal priest. We called him the Unnamed. That's all I know about him. He was the head of the Thanatos Death Club. Have you ever seen this face before?
I think back to that guy we helped unfreeze. Nope.
So this means there's a chance he's alive. Or not alive, but still here.
Like your father.
No, it's not like my father. My father is dead.
Well, the book said yes and no.
Okay, let's go find out.
Let's go find out.
Let's go cast that spell.
So as you guys walk towards the room, she looks and she says, okay, I'm asking a lot, I know, but I would just really like to be in the room. You can watch, but the only people like the room are you and myself. If he comes back to life, I want to make sure he sees me first.
I want to try chopping the undead off the with my great axe.
Just leave the book there.
You're not able to.
He should bring his axe.
I tried.
No, he's persistent, so I'm not going to do that. So, you guys are okay with that?
They use that.
So you go in the
friends
room.
used to call me dog.
The shroud is still on Thanatos' body. She says, remember, I'd like the sword, but I'm not going to use it against you. What?
You said Thanatos' body.
Agamemnon, I'm sorry.
I was about to say,
Like,
plot twist!
her father is Thanatos. I knew it the whole time.
I'm in a headache and tired of having eaten tonight.
Split personality disorder.
I'm starting to be really hungry.
I got nuggets right there.
No, I'm good. I used to test those. I don't know.
That bodes well for me not eating the rest of it.
I'm probably going to eat Snickers here in a minute, but still. Anyway, so you guys walk in the room. She removes the shroud off the body. The body of King Agamemnon, I mean, what do you think of the body of 1,000-year-old mummy is going to look like?
Nasty.
Yeah, it's not pretty at all. The crown that's on his head is gold. It is somewhat of a dirty, kind of tarnished gold, but it is still extremely good condition. And in the center of the crown is a large diamond. Or most likely diamond. It's a clear gem. This is a diamond. The sword that's laying on him is a bit of a shock because it looks to be like rusted bronze or iron. I mean, it looks terrible. The condition of it is absolutely horrible. She wants the sword. So she takes the sword and she says, okay, he's yours.
Alright, I'll cast the Great Restoration.
Do you touch him? Okay. So when you touch him, the spell begins to take effect. You see his body begin to be restored back to normal. And then it stops. Collapses in dust. Ooh. Expo falls to her knees, just beginning to cry. Like just immediate shock, seeing that her father coming back and taken away from her. She leans forward, the sword is on the ground, she's leaning it against the sword, just hitting against your head, screaming, no, 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 no. But all of you see a change in the sword. The sword begins to be covered in small cracks. And the rusted bronze or iron on the outside of it begins to fall and crumble off. Beneath it, you're revealing just a shining, brilliant, beautiful, metallic silver and gold sword. Like almost just blinding you with how bright and beautiful it is. But Expo is not seeing this because her eyes are closed and she's just banging against her head and screaming, why? He was so close. I almost had my father.
Sorry about that. Sorry it didn't work, but
She looks up at you and she says, it's not your fault. And she opens her eyes and she sees the sword. She said, he's truly gone. Because only the current ruler of Greece is able to use the sword to its full effect. She says, I guess this is a sign that my father will never we'll stop her.
That's it?
Maybe on a cliffhanger.
Okay, dibs on the scepter.
No, that's a trophy.
So if you folks enjoyed the adventure tonight in the room we played in, that is actually part of an adventure which I'm not ready to reveal the name of yet. But that is one of many, many rooms around the game. I'm learning this fall on this year. So if you like that kind of puzzle fun thing,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it better than combat sometimes.
This dungeon is full of that, and it's a timed adventure, and it's going to be really high-paced, really fun. We're going to be yelling and screaming and running around and pushing people to finish things. Like tonight, you folks, Testing Room did a really great job, by the way, but in this, it's going to be like, go, go, go. It's not going to have time to ask any questions. So that, so
Well,
I changed it a bit.
there won't be the same questions either because they're not in the Caverns of Thrace yet.
So we're stopping early, but that was kind of the point I wanted to stop. So, kill the screen.